Good day, everybody. This is John Hester here at Hester's Motorsports from Raton, New Mexico, and we have a U-Fore 600 with our Hester Edition Elka Shocks. This is the Stage 1 shock package here, and we are going to show you, because we maximize the full potential of this machine. We gain lift, we gain travel, and we're going to show you how ridiculous this thing is. So it's a little bit chilly, so we're going to do this quick. December afternoon here. We're going to show you how ridiculous this machine is going to transform into. We're going to watch that rear tire. And this is no weight. And then we're going to put some weight in it here just so you can get a real good idea. Holy shit, this is getting crazy. But if you want to go ahead and put your weight on there, and I'll lift you up the rest of the way. So Chris is representing like there's a passenger in there, because you want to be accurate, not just unweight. I think that tire on the other side is off the ground. Can you rock it or no? Just down a tad. Okay, right there. All right. So there we are. This U-Fore 600, look at that. Look at that. That is some awesome stuff. So here we have the shock. It is almost touching. See, it's not quite. See, there's more stroke there because you still have this bump stop, and then there's that much compression under the bump stop whenever you hit some hard hits. But I mean, look at the stroke on this shock. I mean, especially compared to stock. I mean, this thing is wicked. And I'll show you the rear. We do have the sway bar removed, because if you're riding off-road, trust me, you want to remove the sway bar. It is a world of difference, allowing the suspension to be independent. The sway bar actually stops you. So if you compress one side, that chassis, it locks up the rear end and the chassis will tilt. So you don't get the articulation, you don't get the ride. It's not a true independent with the anti-sway bar on there. But if you drive a lot on roads, you may want the sway bar on, at higher speeds. But this is a U-Fore 600. I mean, it only does like, around 50 miles an hour. So it's not like some massive speed machine. And, so I usually tell everybody, I mean, if you're mainly trail riding, drop the sway bar, but try it. Try it with, try it without, see what you want to do. Okay? Now you see we still have the tags on here because we're still doing finalization of springs, and I just left the tags on. I didn't want to rip the tags off because we're going to be setting them up and everything correctly, but wanted to show this here. So you look at the difference. That shock is not bottomed out. We still got some more room. Now you add some more weight to this machine, your articulation will increase because you have the mass to compress the suspension all the way. But I mean, look at the difference in the stroke on versus stock is just ridiculous. So you could set this up a couple inches of lift and a good 3 inches more wheel travel. So I mean, we're taking a U-Fore 600 and putting its wheel travel numbers up to basically right now you're going to rival the wheel travel of a Z-Force 950. Yeah, and we have a better shock than the Z-Force 950, so this machine will ride better, handle better than a Z950 with stock shocks. Of course, you add our Hester Edition Elka Shocks on a Z950 and it's a whole different ball of wax. Just wanted to really show the difference on there. I mean, this is some pretty awesome. Look at that. See, all the tires are touching. We're all set. And like I said, if we had 2 people in here and maybe some gear in the back, we could even increase this up a little bit more, because then we'll have more mass to be able to compress the shocks all the way. So really slick setup, really awesome. Exclusive from us. These are our Hester Edition Elka Shocks. Exclusive from us. Here, you give us a call Tuesday through Saturday, 575-445-3558. and one of the girls inside, they'll get you all set up and get you some custom built shocks. We build these in all 5 stages. I will have the Elka 5-stage breakdown video in the description below. So if you're unsure of the stage is a personal preference on how much tunability you want on the shocks, but we build them from stage 1, which is a massive upgrade over stock. But if you like to play with clickers and fine-tune to perfection, we make them all the way up to stage 5s with reservoirs, high speed, low speed, compression, rebound, everything. So I mean, a full-on race shock we can put on a U-Fore 600. And we do have, you know, I wanted to make sure our compression numbers were enough. Now I could have pushed this a little bit more on compression, but most everybody's putting like 28s on this, and with the 28 we're going to be you're going to be right up here about right now, because these are 26s. You're going to a good solid inch up. So let's say right there. So you're going to be right there. Now of course you hit a hard hit, that shock is still going to come up more, and the bump stops. I wanted to make sure that we clear up in here and we're not going to hit on here on anything, but we gain up travel and down travel and lift with no brackets, no lift brackets. We do not want you to run a lift bracket with our shock because you can't. The shock is longer and you can't fit a lift bracket. You can shove it in there, you're gonna break something, and don't blame me. In suspension, think trophy truck, not monster truck. You want the machine to sit and settle like a trophy truck, not jacked way up. The more that you adjust your preload and lift that thing, the worse your ride's gonna get. So take it from me, you want that smooth ride, you want that trophy truck feel versus gaining a ½ inch or an inch more than how I have it set. So yeah, I can get a 3-inch lift out of here, but it's not going to ride the same. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the U-Fore 600 shocks now available. You can give us a call, like I said, Tuesday through Saturday, 575-445-3558, and we will, you know, any one of the girls inside here will get you all taken care of, get you all set up, and whatever you wish. And if there's anything else you want some wheels, some tires, whatever, let us know. Super ATV flip shield, Super ATV, whatever, we'll help you out, get you all set up. Now, what can we build for you today?